if you have one good friend, and I'm telling you this as, I don't know, maybe a loner is the right word, very isolated for a period of time, but at the same time not really isolated. So my parents, my siblings, I am an aunt, I go to work, I go to the fitness studio, to the gym. But in the last years, I had one friend, and she is the best friend I could ever imagine, because our connection is so deep and we share so much values. I never had this in that depth. So I had friends in my history or in the past, but it was very superficial. Everything happened for a bigger reason. I'm glad that it's like it is. I'm grateful for everything, but I don't want to miss my one good friend for many friends to go out more, to look cool in front of others, to have a social life, but maybe only gossiping or lose the focus for the real things, for the bigger, the higher calling that is waiting for us. And God created you for a reason. I can tell you this every day. I love people that are calm and can tell you the same thing the thousandth time in a kind way, not the second or third time. What? Why do you don't understand? Sorry guys, I'm not the best. Okay, calm down again. But do you know people that are offended by simple things that make a drama out of nothing? The same thing can be so dramatic or just a thing, and there is a solution for everything. Maybe not directly, maybe not super clear, but always with a grateful heart. You can't ask dumb questions. Someone who can't react or answer in a polite and calm way, this person should work on themselves. Okay guys, I don't know if it makes sense, and sometimes I'm out of context. I'm so sorry, because in my head it makes sense, but I forget that you don't know me really, and I should explain myself more or structure my thoughts more so you can understand better. And every time I'm in a rush or want to do a spontaneous video, it's like, damn, you forget this, or this make not that much sense. But anyways, we can learn and we can do better. I write it something down and I want to share it with you. God created mankind in his own image, male and female. He created them. Being authentic doesn't mean to do everything you want or to don't care anymore. So this I don't care thing in our society can be also not always beneficial. And of course, we shouldn't take things too personal, and it's even good to be picky with our cycle. So we know bad energy can have a negative effect on us, and we can't grow or bloom like we could or we should. Being exclusive with your time is essential for us to explore depths of us that we may never experience when we are too distracted. The price of it can be that you may feel alone for a while. But when you look deeper, you are closer to the divine than ever. The divine is abundant, and you are never alone. Here you see, being authentic is freedom, as long as you stay loyal to your biggest goal. And this biggest goal is not the biggest house or the hottest body, because the biggest house is the home full of love. It's your heart, cleansed, restored, and refined. A heart that beats for God. not ourselves, not we first and then everything else. Yes, we should fill our cup and don't wait until someone else fill our cup. In our world of the free will, you are the creator and this and that. Yes, God gifted us our free will, but here's a big misunderstanding potential, or it can be like no true peace, because we will put so much pressure on ourselves. We want to have everything in control. That is not how life works. Of course, we have a free will and we should choose the good, the yes to life, but also with the knowing God gifted us this free will, and it's absolutely up to us to use or mishandle this gift. But at the end of the day, God is in control, and He can bless you, and He can admonish you, warn you, humble you, like a father to his children. And life, God, want to teach us, want to mold us, want to show us insights that we can see deeper, to prepare us for more, as we talked about it. But we can remind ourselves every day if necessary. So don't be upset if things don't go as you planned. May it's a protection, may it's a warning, may God see you in another direction, more with Him and not with transient things from the world. He wants to mold your heart to a heart that pleases God, gladly, with joy, free, because you can, because you are healthy, because you want to be healthy, because you want to grow, do better, grow behind the limits. Just be kind, just be grateful. Don't be upset with little things that don't really matter, or be upset but then calm down again and see you are okay with this gratitude and knowing you are created by God. This is your why. You want this big, this cozy home, this hot body. May not the biggest home, and maybe not 5% body fat all year long, because with time, other things matter more. You will feel it. And I'm all for treat your body like a temple. Strive for a fit, healthy body, tight body. So I don't want to search an excuse with the 5% body fat. To be honest, I don't really know if this is really a long-term healthy. For discipline, for growing, yes, 100%. There is passion behind it. But we strive for long-term goals, and we learn always. So don't judge. I'm a little bit longer in this fitness game, and I've gone through many stages. 0 sugar, no white flour, 0. I tracked everything and followed strictly. It was a vibe, really. It was my life at the beginning. So, guys, I'm over 12 years with ups and downs. So this was at the beginning, maybe 2 years, very strict, and it was a great time, but sometimes a bit too strict, I don't know. But it was a vibe, so it was good. And I loved it. I don't want to miss it. But I also know times where I lost my motivation, and we know motivation is a fleeting emotion, but I haven't been paying so much attention to what I eat, how I work out, or how often, how my routine was, and I let my training slide. So this was not a great time. And of course, other personal stuff that is private. And every time I neglect my training or eat crap, I notice something is missing. And when I think about yesterday, and it was not yesterday the first time, so also yesterday I realized it how I love training. But even before yesterday, I know movement is so important. And every time I go 2 weeks or something like that, not to the gym, I feel it, even after 1 week. And it's not really about the gym, it's about movement in general. I know when I work out at home and do it good, it's also great. Or when I go out and I don't want it to make anything this day, but I go out for a walk, it's also a step forward. But for me, especially the gym, it's if you don't know how it is to lift weights and go beyond limits, I don't know if words can describe it. So you must feel it. You must pump your body up with this endorphins. And I don't know, guys. I don't want to speak too much with my English. I also want to go out of my comfort zone and be more confident. So every time I shrink myself or think I can't speak English, my English get 10,000 times better than it is. But maybe someone should see it and maybe don't see it in this way, have other perspective, or see that they can be more confident. So everything happens for a bigger reason. Okay guys, I have so much more to share, but to keep it short, I go through many stages and I don't want to describe everything in detail. So every time I don't train as usual, something is missing. You can be more in your head, you can be more irritable, you can be more tired, you can get pain more easily. How many people complain about back pain? And the solution isn't a pill that just suppresses the pain, but never heal it. Especially in this case, when you have pain, for example, you need to move more and strengthen your muscles. That keeps you upright, your posture. So after many good years in my journey, my fitness journey, call it as you want, but also low phases, I realize it's about balance. And it has really become second nature that exercise is important. And not only for me, it's important to clear the head, become stronger, be better in everyday life, implement discipline and radiant contentment, and be more calm. Yeah, and breathe more. Let go excess energy. If you're angry, go to the gym or maybe just box the air or a tree. There are many options. Don't find excuses, okay? It doesn't have to be the gym, and my muscle building phases aren't the same as they used to be. So yeah, I also know bulking and heavy weights. At least for me heavy. Around 12 years or so, how long? And the balance between using muscles, focused attention, posture, and healthy nutrition combined with fasting and closeness to God is the perfect combination for me. And I think for many of us, it would be also very beneficial. Here I can find peace and honor my body in a healthy way without idolizing it or feed my ego. What is sadly often the case in the fitness industry or bodybuilding industry. But hey, life is a journey, and something that starts superficially can even go more into depths. So when you are authentic and put your mask off, understand that we are created in the image of God. We can accept ourselves. We strive with love and gratitude to a higher version of ourselves. It's an energy and not only your physical body. Each of us is unique and meant to be used for God's glory. I hope you enjoyed this video and something beneficial is there for you. I'm open for growth. I hope you too. Life is a journey and we can do the best with it. Okay guys, goodbye guys.